Hey guys, it's Ramjo here today, and today we're going to be talking about add-ons. A lot of people have wanted me to go through my add-ons, and now's the time. Okay, so at the core of my interface, I like to use Elv UI. And here is Elv UI, and you can download Elv UI from their own website, not from Cursewell, and you can change everything. So Elv UI, as you can see here, you can kind of move everything. So it's how I move my player frames, my hotbars. It's also why everything is kind of in a different text, and everything looks very different than what it normally does. And that's Elv UI. Another thing I like to use is, as you guys know, weak auras. So you type WA for weak auras, and this is the kind of hotbar that shows my astral power in the middle of my screen. So what you do is you go into Cursewell, and you would download weak auras too, and then you find a string from that someone else has made, probably off the internet. So normally the best way to do this is go into your class forums, and so on these class forums you'll find a string for a good weak aura you like, and then you input the string, and then once you've input the string you load it up and you move it around where you want it, and there you go. That's your weak aura here. As you can see here, I've also my paladin weak auras. This is my paladin. Anyways, another add-on I like to use, if you want to add-ons, I have fly plate buffs. So that's my dot durations on the player, and you just download that from Cursewell, and there you go. And the importance of fly plate buffs, I think, is if you've got lots of adds in a boss fight, and sometimes you can kind of forget which ones you've dotted and which ones you haven't. So fly plate buffs just is a nice thing to see on their health bars if you've dotted them or not. And it kind of helps DPS, because if you forget to dot, it's a big DPS loss. Move anything is not that important, and I don't really know why I still have it, because I have Elv UI. Elv UI is kind of like a move everything. Pawn, I don't like pawn at all. It's what it does is it calculates if your gear is better or not for you, based on its like stat weightings and eye level. But I think it's terrible, and it does not help balance trades at all. Recount, so that's your damage meters. You can download Recount from Curse. A lot of people also like to use SCADA. SCADA and Recount both do the same thing. Apparently people say SCADA is a bit better because it doesn't take up as much RAM, but you can be your own judge of that. Simcraft's another thing that is not important. I don't really use Simcraft that much, and that Simcraft just kind of pairs the pawn to work out if gear is better or not. But I don't really like to use it because a lot of times it's wrong. Here's my weak auras. There's my Elv UI. Deadly boss mods. That's something I would use all the time if you're raiding, especially. What Deadly boss mods does is it will just flash warnings up on your screen if a boss is going to do like an attack, like a breath, for example. And it's really good because then you'll see in the screen boss is about to do breath, and you'll kind of know where to move. It also helps to tells you stuff about players around you. Anyways, so yeah, take Deadly boss mods if you're a raider, and you'll kind of catch on what it does, because it does a lot. And if you want to access the options for Deadly boss mods, it's DBM/. And then you can kind of change, if you go to options, you can kind of change your bar colors, the sizes of display head warnings, and all that shenanigans. So yeah, that's pretty much the add-ons I use. You can also take Angry Assignments, that's another good raid tool. But yeah, those are the add-ons I use. I don't really use too many. I just kind of use two core UIs, which is Elv UI does so much for me, and the weak auras is kind of the main thing to display my astral power. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and if you have any other add-ons you would recommend, please leave it in the comments, as well as any questions. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.